Be real. Did you grow up hearing what happens in this house stays in this house? I may have heard it a time or two. And I know that that phrase is intended to keep a family's privacy or protect the privacy and maintain a sense of loyalty, but it can really mess up a kid's emotional development. For instance, it can normalize dysfunctional behavior for them. If y'all inside that house and you beating on them, yelling at them, talking to them crazy, substance abuse going on in front of them, and they can't talk to their friends about it, or they can't come to a school counselor and talk to them about it, it might make them feel like it's normal, and it's not, because they have nothing to compare it to. They don't have that voice of reason to talk to. Number two, it can create barriers to safety and for them seeking help. If something is going on that you don't know about, they feel like, hey, what happens in this house stays in this house, so they not gonna go feel comfortable seeking the proper help from someone. That's real dangerous. We live in a society where weird stuff happens all the time. And it just so happens, if it happens inside of your house and you telling them that, you preaching that, they not gonna say nothing. Continuing to preach that ideology of what happens in this house stays in this house, it might just give them this deep sense of shame. Like, kids often interpret secrecy as a sign that there's something wrong or shameful about their family or themselves. This can lead to chronic loneliness, internalized guilt, or difficulty forming intimacy later and not being able to have a healthy relationship. Think about it. The fourth thing, it can cause delayed social emotional development. Processing difficult emotion usually requires talking through them. And when you tell a kid what happens in this house stays in this house, they feel like they can't talk through that and get the proper coping mechanisms to get through it. The fifth thing that telling a kid what happens in this house stays in this house might cause is hypervigilance and anxiety. Living under a no talk rule requires constant mental energy. Kids often become hyper aware of what they say in public, fearing that they might accidentally let a secret slip. They might have to consistently scan for potential mistakes, or it can contribute to long-term anxiety and a lack of mental safety. Some healthy alternatives, if you want to protect your family's privacy, is explaining to them the difference between privacy and secrecy. Privacy is about empowerment. We don't share our private medical information because it can be dangerous or because that's our personal business. But when you preach secrecy, that's about fear. Don't tell anybody what your daddy said because we'll get in trouble. Encourage your child to identify safe people like a favorite auntie, a school counselor, or a trusted family friend that they can go talk to if they need to, if they can't talk to you. Because this ensures that even if the family values privacy, the kid always has an authorized outlet for their voice. Peace, y'all.